Welcome to Cooking Craze Christopher, episode 5. Today we'll be making curry, and a big shout out to Auntie Kim and Uncle Chuck for showing us this recipe that we'll be gladly making today. The ingredients we'll be using today is vegetable oil, ground black pepper, 1 pound of cubed meat of your choice. Today we'll be using boneless pork chops, onions, 2 potatoes, 3 carrots, and the curry sauce itself. This is the brand of curry we like using. It's called Java Curry. We preferably use the hot, medium hot to hot, but you guys can use whatever kind of curry you make. First, we'll start off by peeling the potatoes. This is gonna take forever, so we're gonna be time-lapsing this. And we are finished with both potatoes. Now we're going to be peeling the carrots and then eventually chopping them up. Once your vegetables are all washed and cleaned, now it is time to cut them. For the carrots, you're going to want to turn them into wheels and kind of cut them how I am. Once your carrots are all sliced and diced, next for the potatoes, you want to cut it straight down the middle, vertically. Then you want to put them on the flat sides, cut them in half again. We like to call it hot dog style because it's going down like a hot dog. Do that for both. Then what you want to do is you just want to dice them. And if you think that some of your slices are a bit too big, then you could just line them up like I'm doing here and just cut them one more time. So one potato done, on to the next one. That's all the vegetables that were supposed to be cut done. Now we're gonna be cutting the onion. I wear these goggles on so I don't cry, because I don't feel like crying today. First, what you want to do, you want to cut off both ends of the onion. Then, you want to cut it in half. Then peel away at the skin. Okay. Then what you want to do, cut it like this. Just kidding, guys. You want to cut it like this. Just like what we did with the potatoes. And if you remember what we did with the potatoes, then you're going to be cutting it like this. I already feel the onion go through the mask. The mask isn't working. We need to abort mission. We got the onions cut. We're all set for this part. We survived! Yeah! First thing you want to do, you want to set your stovetop to medium high, and then you want to put some vegetable oil in it. Just give it a generous amount. Then you're going to want to add your vegetables next. First goes in the onions. Next is the carrots. Now I'm not using a knife for this. Next is the potatoes. Then you're just going to want to stir it a bit to make sure that all of them get their fair share of heat. Once you let your vegetables saute, next you want to add your meat. I'm using a knife to add all this in because I don't want to get no stinky beef or meat on it. Next we want to season the meat with some salt and pepper. Starting off with the salt. We like to add a lot of pepper because it gives it some heat. Then you just want to continue stirring for a bit. Next, we want to add just enough water to cover all of the food up. Perfect. Next, we want to cover it, lower the heat a bit, and just let it sit there and cook for from 15 to 20 minutes. The onion's kicking in.
Did you wash your hands after cutting the onions?
No.
Rookie.
Okay. While we wait for this to cook, you can make any kind of side dish you'd like. We preferably like to make white rice, but we've already made it because we started cooking it a while ago. Once the meat is cooked through and the vegetables are softened, it's time to add the curry blocks. This is my favorite part of making curry, because I get to just drop the blocks into the curry. Oh, gotta do that. Be careful. If you're not supervised, please ask an adult to supervise you or ask them to do this part, because the water is hot and I don't trust myself, so I'm going to just put them like that. Obviously, if you're braver than me, go ahead and just drop them in. And boom. Then we gotta mix it up. Smells so good. Can never beat the smell of fresh cooking curry. Then you want to drop it down to low to let it simmer. The curry is now finished. Time to serve it up and eat it all up. Taste tester Christopher here. We are going to be tasting this delicious meal. Get a nice scoop of rice. Get it on and it's hot. It's hot. But the bite that I took was delicious. Bon appetit. Muy perfecto. Can't beat the taste of fresh curry. This has been Cooking Craze Christopher. We made curry. I hope you enjoy this. See you in the next one.